I don't know how or how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down. I might be dreaming. There's no way back now. Take every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got. 'Cause I don't care.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Karita. If you are new, I am so excited to be bringing you guys another clean with me video. So as you can see here, my house is pretty much a mess. My kids are home from summer camp. Kaden is eating a super late lunch, and yeah, it was just time to get the house in order. Kaden had blessed me with a good little mess in this corner. I keep like the kinetic sand, the Play-Doh, the coloring books and stuff like that over in this I think it's called like a credenza or a buffet. I don't know what it's really called, but anyway, there was a mess to be cleaned up, and I love to clean up before I cook. I don't know why, but I really cannot cook and focus when my house is a mess. So I was just gonna get my house in order this afternoon and then prepare dinner. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you are doing well. How is your weekend going? This is Saturday when I'm posting this, so happy Saturday. Hopefully you are doing well. Let me know down below, what are some of your weekend plans? I plan to just relax and chill out because I have been on the go for what seems like about 6 weeks. So I'm excited to just kind of chill out and relax this weekend. So leave me a comment down below letting me know what your weekend plans are. Jumping right in, I have kind of noticed that I prefer to clean my countertops before I wash dishes, and I kind of don't know why. I never thought of it this way before, but I was preparing to, as you can see here, my kids are home and somebody was moving my camera, so sorry about the shaking there. There's little Kelsey in her brother's car. She loves this little toy car, but anyway, I noticed that when I wash dishes, I will put them on the counter to dry, and I'm like, it's kind of backwards to put clean dishes on a dirty counter. So I've started kind of retraining my mind to at least surface clean my countertops first. That way when I put the clean dishes on the counter, it's already nice and clean. So yeah, I'm just spraying my counters down here with the Mr. Clean Freak spray in the lavender scent, and I'm still loving this scent to wipe the countertops down. It doesn't streak on me and it doesn't leave any kind of residue, so I love this stuff, and I'm using a wet microfiber cloth.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking. You're sweet. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
So on this particular day, the kids came home early from summer camp because Karmen does speech therapy twice a week at home, and so we picked them up a little bit earlier, and I was super behind on kind of just my day-to-day things. I don't really know what was going on this day, but I was just behind. Usually I would clean up the kitchen like midday just to kind of get the kitchen a little bit organized and clean so that when it's time to cook dinner, there's not just dishes everywhere overflowing. We recently had Caden's second birthday, and so I had a cake pan that had been sitting out holding his cake and just random stuff in the sink that made the sink kind of overflow, and I hate that feeling when there's just like a pile of dishes sitting there. So wanted to go ahead and clean that up really quickly, and then I wanted to wipe my countertops down. Let me know down below, how do you guys store grease? I don't really fry a lot of food, but when I do, I will save the grease to, of course, refry food. And I've had this grease sitting next to my stove for about 5.5–6 months now, which is gross, and I'm just like, it's time to throw it out because I know I'm not gonna fry anything anytime soon, and if I do, I'll just use new grease. But I'm over looking at the grease, so I'm gonna throw that out and then wipe off the countertops behind me and wipe off the backsplash.
He got me high above, like the sun by the moon, he's a star. Baby, I'm lighting up, like a fool, it's true, it's true. He's making me blow my mind and I can't stand the thought of being without us. I'm being honest, y'all, I'm being honest. We just do what we do, ain't no joke about love. He's the one that I die for. Dance along side by side, can't believe that he is mine. We just do what we do, my love, my heart is beating even faster, faster. He got me feeling like I'm ready for anything, look at me go. Oh, my love, my love, my love. He got me feeling like I'm ready for anything, look at me go. Oh, my love, my love, my love. He make me feel like old, the type of fire that burns from within, shining like I'm made of gold. I shine, I shine.
Moving to the living room now, y'all, I am like 2–3 months behind on doing this. So I told myself back in April that I was going to do this while the kids were out of school on spring break and while my husband was going to be home for a few days, and it never happened because I was just relaxing and enjoying spring break with my family. So I told myself I needed to move these couches and clean underneath the couches, pull the rug up, clean underneath the rug, and I was so glad that I kind of like forced myself to do it this day because it was disgusting underneath the couches. You guys can see the dust and like the Cheetos and the crumbs and just all kind of stuff. So highly recommend for you to move your furniture around at least quarterly and clean underneath it. I had not cleaned underneath my furniture since last summer. So it was approaching a year and I was just kind of disappointed in myself because I know better and I should have did better. But yeah, it felt so good to move the couches out the way and just really sweep and then vacuum the rug. I'm gonna get a new rug and I'm going to kind of refresh our living room this summer. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're subscribed with post notifications on because I am over this rug. That's definitely like a huge tip. If you have kids, don't buy a thick shag rug. When I bought this rug, I only had 2 kids and they didn't really eat in the living room that often because we had a different layout in our house. But now that we eat in the living room and we kind of spend a lot of time in here, there's just always crumbs getting stuck in this, and it's so hard to vacuum because it's super thick. So I'm excited to get a new rug in here and be able to just kind of clean in here better without having to like struggle to vacuum this rug.
Oh, would you call me on my sins. You think that you're under my skin. I just wanna wake up in my bed alone. Oh no, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms. I will close my door cause I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide. Like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah.
I know I mentioned it a few videos back, but I love this Tenco 2-in-1, this vacuum and mop. I had previously purchased this like a year and a half ago and I didn't like it after 1 or 2 uses, so I returned it because I didn't feel like it really worked. But little to my surprise, it was user error, not a product era. So I repurchased it, read the manual through and through, and then I watched several videos on how to properly use it, and I am still so obsessed with this thing. Like, it is a time saver. It cleans well. Now I will say I did need to go back over it with my steam mop. I did not record that because it was just too much mopping. It was pretty redundant, but it did a good job at like getting up the dirt and the debris that was on the floor as well as underneath the rug. It was so much dust underneath the rug. Well, where the rug was, it was so much dust and stuff. And I was going to steam mop just by itself, but our vacuum was broke. Well, the vacuum that I prefer to use on the floor was broke, so I decided to just use the 2-in-1 and then go in with the steam mop. And of course it was way more work, but I love the end result. The floors felt so clean, and I need to do this more often. I need to like make it notes to do this at least once a quarter for sure. Here's the dirty water, and that was just on like a small section of the floor, so just imagine how dirty my floors were from not mopping underneath this rug and not moving the couches for about 10 months. Insane, y'all. As y'all just saw, I was dancing and having a good time. I had to have music on. That's really the only way I get through cleaning when I'm cleaning for like a long period of time, or I'm deep cleaning, is I have to play like R&B or soul music. I listen to blues as well. I just love listening to like old jams while I clean. It gets me like pumped up, kind of nostalgic, thinking about like childhood or just like my younger days. So yeah, I was definitely jamming to Can We Talk. That's still the song. It really does still hit. So definitely go listen to it if you haven't in a while. It definitely will like bring a vibe for sure. But we are over halfway through this video and I have not introduced myself, so my apologies, you all. But if you are new here, my name is Karita. I am an Army veteran and an Army wife, and I'm a stay-at-home mom to 3 children. I have 2 daughters, ages 9 and 6. And I now have a 2-year-old son, which is crazy to say, but he is 2 now, and he is in the busy 2 era, keeping me on my toes. And yeah, I love to bring you guys cleaning content because as a stay-at-home mom, I feel like cleaning does get a bit redundant and overwhelming. So I love to kind of bring you guys along as I clean, share tips and tricks, and just motivate you guys. Make sure you don't feel alone, because I felt alone for so many years as a stay-at-home mom because I was super young. And I just kind of went through different phases of feeling like alone and also lost and just really sad at times. So I love using this outlet to connect with people and also share my journey as a stay-at-home mom. So if you enjoy this type of content, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and yeah, drop me a heart emoji down below so I can welcome you to my channel.
From a hot California, I forgot how you look like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter.
It was a little bit later on in the day, and as I said before, I'm in the process of kind of like refreshing my living room area. So I ordered these kind of like mixed tile prints from Walgreens, and I wanted to put them in our entryway because I love having family portraits, and I didn't have any pictures with Kaden on the wall, so I decided to just order all new pictures and do like a little gallery wall of the kids and then a few family photos of us all together, and I loved how it turned out. My only regret is that I did not go a little bit bigger. These appeared to be bigger online, and when I measured my wall and I measured the pictures, I thought it was going to give a bit more, but I don't know how to feel about it. I love it. I love the pictures and the quality, but I wish they were maybe 12 by 12. I think these are 9 by 9 prints, something like that, or 8 by 8 prints. I'm not sure, but I wish they were a little bit bigger. But I do love them, and the kids loved it. Kaden, when he saw it after he woke up from his nap, he was like, wow, good job, good job. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet that he recognizes the people in the pictures, and he's only 2. So yeah, I love how it turned out. I was using a laser level that I got off Amazon, and it's very helpful when you're doing things like this to not have to like ask anybody for help. Just stick it on the wall and you have a straight line.
But you got me good, or you got me good. Smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy.
So that is it, you all. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me on this beautiful Saturday. Hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I'll never smile for you, smile for you, smile